And hello, we are back once again with Raid Shadow Legends, and today we're going to be talking about a chap you could say is free to play. You get him in a battle pass. He is known for decreased defense, decreased attack. You can put him in clan boss, you can put him in any team arrangement, and he would pretty much work because he has the moves and kinda the swag you're looking for. It's one of my favourite champions. We're going to waste no time here. We're just going to go straight to this menu and we're going to tap on my good old buddy Stag Knight. Reviews, I believe I've rated them already. But basically 4 and 5. Like arena offense, he could be good, he's fast, he'll set up your nukers to nuke clan boss, he'll keep decreased attack up. And defense, same defense. Keep defaults, fast on marksman, spider, tank. You can be a tank and ice golem as well, mentor. As long as you get a poison out of the dragon, he can effectively help you get there. If there's a nuker below waves, she'll drop all their defences, nuke him. Now he is a spirit affinity champion, which will help you in certain level 20 dungeons, but also hinder you in other ones. So we're going to have a look and see exactly what this guy's made of then. So Spot Quarry is attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit is a 30% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. I like this move personally. One enemy, 2 hits. So it's not attacks 2 times at random or nothing, it is one enemy 2 times. I like it. Each hit, 30% chance of placing a decreased speed. Good for waves. Good for pretty much any boss if you're decreasing speed. It's for 2 turns. It's all about support, setting up other champions. You can do damage nonetheless, but that's not what we're going to be looking at him today regarding. And does he need books? Yeah, he probably would. Oh, well, for this particular move, probably not unless you wanted to, or the books just fell in that spot. You would also want him to go here. Hunt Master. If you get this booked out, then yeah, it's 95%. There is a mastery. They give it a 5%. We'll look over that soon to make it 100, but yeah, that would go to 95% if you give him a cooldown to 3 turns. It's an AoB, 70% chance for placing the big version of decreased defense and the big decreased attack for 2 turns. I love this. I have it booked because I can't remember who I worked on before, but hard to come by sometimes. But nonetheless, on 4 turns it is pretty good, so wait. But if you get it to 3 turns, you put this up, there's 1 turn to wait. But if you get your decreased cooldown, that may never drop off. If you build them right, that may never drop off. This is the move he is known for. This can also hit reasonably hard as well, but what you're going for is you are going to land, pardon me, the decreased defense and decreased attack. That's your main concerns. Damages afterwards. Lead the pack. Places a 50% increased attack buff on any ally for 1 turn each time the ally has a debuff resisted by an enemy. So if something is resisted, it doesn't matter where it is, somebody gets 50% increase in their accuracy. So he's 240. So 50%, 360 accuracy. His kit is really well built. He's in lifesteal and accuracy. He was built for a clan boss. That's why I first decided like I want to work on Stag Knight. It was for a clan boss, but since then he's moved into being able to do golems. I think he can do spider as well. And dragon. Yeah, I take him everywhere. Depending on affinity, it could be War Maiden or this guy right here. Yeah, but as the final stats look, we're still going to take him into the action. You'll see his HP is quite low. I want him to have survivability, but when I take him out of the clan boss and use him, for instance, Ice Golem and all these places, he will be getting targeted for low HP, but he's got 3300 defense. So I'm not hugely concerned about that. I've seen it over and over again, unless it is like a really big hit from the Escort, and I'm talking like a really big one. He ain't going down. It just ain't happening. His speed is a bit fast, but they do go Nightmare, Clan Boss sometimes, depending on the brutal. Accuracy is extremely important. Like a crit damage and crit rate, not important. For Clan Boss, no. The fact he has him is good, but overall we're trying to make sure we land that debuff. So he's 240 accuracy, 195 speed, 34k, well 3400 defense, 30k HP. And we will go. Right, where we go first? We're going to drop this guy in. What we're going to do, screw it, we're going to go here, make a team. So do we take the lead from Apothecary, because it is, oh it's dungeons, that's no use. We don't need Frank, it's not what we're going for here. But we'll keep Apothecary for the speed. We will need Stag. We will need a Cult Brawler, because he's just a poisoning machine. What else could we do? We've got damage. It's really all about Stag Knight. I do enjoy getting Rotos in there though. He's a bit of a demon. He does some nice hits. It kind of helps if you're doing it through. Yeah, screw it. We'll just go the same team, with different order. Yeah. Because realistically, we could go onto a higher clan boss. I normally get a proper team picked out, and I'll do Nightmare 4 key, but clan boss is, some days I'm with it, some days I'm not, but ultimately we're sure to see how we're getting on with Stag Knight. Okay, we have debuffs up already, which is good. Poisons are starting to flow. A Cult Brawler is going to make sure of that. A1 from Brotos, 44k. Some more poison stacking him up. See, I'm having no debuffs on myself. There's no increased defense. There's no. I could have put in Lightsworn, who is decreased attack, but also has revive on death. There's a few other champions to buff our team, but yeah. Mausoleum Mage is coming up. May actually pair him with Stag Knight, in all fairness. Okay, yeah, we got both debuffs up again. Stag Knight is standing strong. Defense is down. Rotos gets to go with that. He'll take a little smack. Very low damage. Our Cult Brawler just keeps effectively removing the debuffs every time they build up. So he's got lifesteal. Only concern is a big hit to maybe Cardinal. But we'll see. Should be kind of steady, going for a while. Here's Staggy, get up again. No. Just decreased defense. So let's see, is his move going up now? All HPs and Brutal are looking okay. There's through this team together. As an example, but it's all about how long we can keep decreased attack and decreased defense up, because as time goes on the hits will get stronger from Clan Boss. That we need to decrease his defense to do more damage to him in that process. So that's the main. We could have Weaken from Seer, like HP Burn, Tila, and Ultimate Gallic essentially. multiple ways to rack up a score with Clan Boss, but it's something that I'm working on at the moment. So it started taking the stun, not a lot of damage. Passive goes to Rotos, who doesn't hugely need accuracy, but 50% will help in case you have to get a decreased defense up. You hunt Master, 1, 2, okay, back up again. Should have Apothecary next turn or so with a heal. Stag Knight taking some damage again. Mine's team is not speed tune, it's just a poison team, revive damage, heal, speed up, decrease defense. It's a version of a shoddy team put together by me. There's probably better champions. They're not speed tuned, they don't go in a certain order. Yet, they'll have to. Yeah, 1 down. Cardinal, I did suspect she would die first. She never did as much as I thought she would. Maybe I need to make everybody else a hell of a lot weaker. Check her HP maybe. No, Occult Brawler is down. So I've Rotos, the main damage dealer now. Can Stag Knight stay alive? Yep, healed Huntmaster. Blocked. Did not get either of them. So it's a way to maybe go wrong now. Well, we've got decreased defense. He's healing himself. Lifesteal. The last man standing is Stag Knight. And we have the decreased attack. So we'll see the damage, just what everybody did in a couple of moments, which can help us figure out now. Decreased defense. Apothecary, as expected, was reasonably low, but he did a lot more shielding and healing. Stag Knight 1.623 million. Occult Brawler 4.77. Rotos 2.434. Cardinal, just a poor kind of choice for this. Needs to be 60 as well, but just trying some things with that champion, but that's overall, that's pretty good. I think with a Nightmare you're still doing the same damage as you were. I have no idea if faction wars work in our... maybe. I have no idea if we have in faction wars. See, what's the 157? Okay, 153. See, is this the right team? No, it doesn't look like it. No. Okay. Is he a nice revenant then? Do we have decreased defense? I think the boss is 1 star for a reason. Okay, 14. What we'll do is Staggy Boy. So, okay, we've got Zagala because she's collecting scrolls. We're going to remove that poison, so on Stag Knight, so we're taking a tank that may be targeted for lower HP, but his defense is higher. And he's reasonably fast, so will he be able to take that damage, heal himself through lifesteal, and see DBoss everywhere. That's exactly what we're looking for. Absolutely what we're looking for. Yeah. One more down, and then we will have the A1, extra turn. Vitality, Plunder, Lua down. Just a single hit, waiting for the recycling of abilities. Decrease Terminator and Pro Guard, that's all good. That's all good. Unless he dies, keep in mind, he might. I'm not saying he's going to live, because if he dies, he dies. He's flimsy. He may die here soon enough. So we're taking off. We're going to hopefully get debuffs on to everybody apart from one. We've got decreased attack. We've got to get the decreased defense, which in this stage is really helpful. Royal Guard is in the wrong team composition. Change that with Nethril, maybe for a small bit of poison. But I don't really need the crowd control, so I've got Frank. But we have Stag Knight healing himself. Basically, he has been untouchable. Frankie, my boy Frankie. Hunt resisted. See, okay, but he resisted, so he's gained accuracy. How dare he resist? Maybe top the accuracy up just a little bit. And as you can see, yeah, under 2 minutes. There's no rush, there's no concern. And Zargala is close to having her masteries done. Well, halfway, we have all the other. But Arcane Keep would probably look the same. I will do like a 119. Royal Guard, dude, you suck. We need Stag Knight in here. Yes, takedown's good, but I may have to keep the Royal Guards purely for Spider and now actually buff his attack instead of going for your HP and defense. Okay, debuff by Stag Knight. Rotas, thank you Exos Heroes. I'll be sure to check that in the very near future. We are back. The wave has been killed and we never seen any of it due to distraction. Distraction debuff. Fantastic. So Stag Knight's probably on his A1. Unless we've got a cooldown. See what happens. Yeah, A1. So we're just waiting for him to cycle around again, but this is not really much danger. I can take this. Basically I could make this my whole key team for Minotaur, it'd be the exact same. Royal Guard is gonna have to keep him for Spider, I think. Just build him as a complete attack sneaker. I may have to. You just thought it's easy enough. Now the minions at the side are gone. Now Champfort, all he's going to do is increase his defense and increase his speed. That's it. He's now got decreased speed. So his speed going up puts it back to normal. His defense is down again. So if he buffs, he shouldn't help himself that great. But he ain't going to heal. We're in no danger of suffering a massive attack. See if RNG gets us under 2 minutes. Not to bore any of my non-existent audience. That's a good itch. Yeah, here we go. It's been quicker, but nonetheless, the decreased defense. If you take out decreased defense, it's a hell of a lot harder. You're looking at much longer everything. So we'll be quickly, because I can use my Nightmare campaign as well. It's just the same, it just does the same to the waves. That's what we're going to do. We're going to end it on Ice Golem. He's affinity on affinity, which means no, we'll beat Kitchen of that. Okay, we'll take this out because that did not work at all. Yeah, we still even have that much champions and I can't find half of them. Crowd control, decreased defense, nuke, single person. Let's change the team up. Let's see how it goes. It is normally good to try to get a mage and a seer together, but I'm just not getting the damage and stuff I'm looking for, so I do need to improve that. This team here should effectively have crowd control, be in no danger. Wave 2, Shriek will go up, but that won't bother us too much. Should be able to just chop him down with this decreasing their speed, or whether it's just putting the stun up. There's going to be default buffs up. That's the aim at least. So when we get the defense back up, right back up again. We can get poisons up, keep putting them up. Come on, and Stag Knight, decrease defense, decrease attack. What we're looking for, enabling Rotos to come in and get the kill. Goodbye Dracomorph. See, the Shrieks are what we're going to worry about here, but not massively. They tend to go for Draco, so he must be lowest HP. I wonder if the AI works the same way. And the Stags A1. This is a team that we're in no danger with. This is a team that they ain't going to die, but they ain't fast. The speed team in here is Seer Mage, Kaimar, I don't know, Draco or something, just Zavia. Some champions I don't really have. This team is a team that will get you there. It don't make a difference on the time. If you're really lucky with the RNG, you can get block revive on both the nods. If you do it manually, you can make sure you get block revive. If you leave it auto, then you're just leaving it up to the chance that, you know, leaving it up to the chance that it's not going to land where you need it to, and that can suck. So it's Fatality Punch. Do have HP to lower on this Mother Effer, so we've got Stag Knight putting the debuffs up. Oh, damn close, that's a shame. Could have had block revive quite close into this fight. The poisons will kill him regardless. So let's see how we get on with trying to tackle this golem now. Decreased defense is still up, decreased speed, decreased attack is also still up. Good thing what this team is, we can get decreased defense from Frank and Rotos also. So we're not hoping, there we go, butt revive. We're not going to allow Stag to miss putting it up, but if he is resisted, we have like a little backup in place to also do a different job. Debuffs is still sitting, I don't care, there's no poison. This is not meant to be a damaged by poison team like you would use in Dragon. Unless you were going for a speed team, but no, this is not a speed team. So 5-6 minutes is, folk would say it's long, but in this dungeons it's actually not that slow at all. You have to make sure you get it done, so you can't be coming in 5 royal guards thinking you just nuke the boss. It ain't going to work. You'll die. Apothecary is just as clutch as Stag Knight is. That decreased defense, decreased attack, is decreased speed is slowing him down. We're taking less damage and we're putting up more damage. All thanks to Stag Knight. And we're also at different points in times getting an accuracy increase as well from his passive. And his HP is as high as it's ever been. There is no issue here. 423. Extra turn, fatality plunder. Revive Rotos. You've hit this dude enough. With your A2, can we just kill you straight with the A1? Oh, 99. That's a slap in the face. Nethril going to do it? Damn. Stag Knight's getting his moves off. And no danger whatsoever. A little bit to the turn meter, proc there. Alright. So with the heal from Apothecary, decrease defense, decrease attack on the main boss. So we got one on each, which is not great, but Stag Knight in this team has no chinks in the armor so far. He's staying alive, he's taking damage. There's a healer if need be. He can heal through lifesteal. And he's just a tank. Take him at the spider as well. He kind of does the same thing. But nonetheless, that doesn't change the fact that if you need somebody to make sure that you're putting on your debuff, etc., he is the person that you're going to go for. He isn't a campaign farmer, but he can assist decreasing the defense of your champion if you choose to. I'll just finish this off. Refresh because I need to get back into gold again. First or second team? Screw it. Oh, wrong team. Did not want to take Mausoleum Mage. I know what I've done here. We're just going to... I will continue, screw it. I think I know what the plan is if we stay alive. But in arena, 240 resistance is not hugely great. She should not be too much of a pain. Have a provoke, it's not the point, counter attack, still true fear, yeah. So Seer will not be doing any attacks. This is a true fear, so yeah. I wonder why I put this team together. I do like Seer, don't get me wrong. You know, if they're willing to keep their buffs for just a minute. Yeah, this is, like I said, it's not even a little bit remote how I was expecting this to go. I'm going to try to smack Seeker. I normally have Rotos in just because he's really good at nuking people. It could be anybody, he nukes him. We will win this. This is just a chink in the armor. Seer is apparently well too slow. Feels kind of slow, doesn't feel like. I will auto this. We'll find one more battle that hopefully can show us why we need the decreased defense, unless it is a nuke to a different team. Either way, we've got that up. We've got Seer. Yeah, we have to. There's the beginning of a team, but if we go for Force Affinity, Cupidus, Lysandra. I mean, yeah, we'll go for this team here. And we're going to go him. And we're going to go him. We're going to keep the decreased defense. So effectively we get the speed up with the decreased defense, decreased attack. We can reduce turn meter or choose to stun before hopefully Rotos. The witch has to die, that's the bottom line. So does Lysandra. Makes no difference. They have to die. They're the biggest issues. But Rotos may not survive. Because normally I would one shot somebody, but his HP is so bad. Yeah, that was a terrible example of an arena team, wasn't it? He proper smacked my Rotos for a second there. Cheeky little. Give me something that I can work with. There you go. Look, Kaimar. They've got their decrease defense attack. They've got that protection thing going on. So this team has something working for it. We're just going to rely on the decreased defense, decrease attack. Okay, resisted across the board. It's not great. but she needs to go to sleep. And I would like to... You can do Cold Heart with his A1. You can just put her straight to sleep with that, but that counter attack is kind of handy. Stuns, we're not going to kill anybody. She will get her passive procced. We're going to speed up. He'll lose his turn. Smart Kymar. We must be built tanky, a bit of HP as you would expect. I really should have not been stupid and just took out Skull Crown and Terra first. Stag Knight can assist with that. Nope. He's not really built for damage, he's built for hey, got one. Okay, she doesn't have her passive. Unkillable, get rid of her. We will earn this victory, Stag Knight. We will earn it. We can maybe go auto, unless he dies. We should be getting a heal from Apothecary. There we go, back to standard again. We have our Stag Knight fully healed. And he's still throwing, he's still trying to get the debuffs up. He's a champ you can use absolutely everywhere. So ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you have Stag Knight and he's in your vault, don't sit on him. He's a good champ. You just need to, when you use him faction wars, you can build him differently than I've done it. We'll quickly show you guys one more thing. I didn't take a look at the master race, and I went clan boss, accuracy, a little bit of Laura Steel, Spirit Haste, Master Hexer. I could have went defensive, but I went support purely for the accuracy, and this is just clan boss because he's got us. Well, we could have went Giant Slayer, but that's pretty much our clan boss, offense. So, Stag Knight, in a really cool skin. Doesn't look like he's going to beat the crap out of people, but he looks cool. Nonetheless, he looks cool. The Banner Lord from Aberlord, right. If you have this champion, work on him. Stun sets can work really good. He has an AoE, put him in stun. When it piss people off, put him in frost. Make sure you can get the stats up, and then people will freeze when they attack him. If you built him strong enough, then the attacks won't bother him at all, and the opponent's going to be frozen. He'll lose maybe 1000 HP. Maybe it could be less than that. He's a champion you can take anywhere, any single point in the game. It's truly, I didn't sit in him for too long. I was just hoping getting to 40, get to 50, get to 60, because the decreased defense, decreased attack, just pinch the War Maiden right out of the way. That's the #1 guy now. Unless we're off affinity, but you're aware of that and you can handle it. Yeah, Stag Knight is the man. He's going in, decrease debuffs are always up, decreased defense, decreased attack, which are important in every single aspect of the game, whether it's arena, dungeons, clan boss. Makes no difference at what point, as long as you're getting their defense decreased and their attack decreased by half, slow them down. That enables everybody else in your team. It's in there with Stag Knight. You could say Frank, just create a monster. We could just put him straight in with damage dealers. So as soon as the defenses drop down, you can nuke, so like Foley or multiple Skull Crowns, or you got a blender comp, in which you would randomly have a really fast decreased defense, and then the comp after it, but that would work. But we won't blabber on. Stag Knight is fantastic. You need to use him. He's a great champion. He will help every single aspect of your game. There isn't one he will not help. Fire Knight, he's good. Everywhere, he's fantastic. This has kind of been his showcase, showing you his skills, how I built him. He's one of my favourite champions, and I hope he's one of yours. Guys, it's been a laugh. It's an absolute pleasure. But we have come to the end of this video, and thank you very much everyone. See you next time.